Unmute myself. Hi, everyone. This video is going to help with 8.3, and this is testing a claim against the mean of your population or sample. So let me go ahead and share my screen. And we want to remember that if your P is low, the null must go. If your P is high, you're going to fail to reject, okay? So here's my first example. So 40 people, my 40 kind of looks weird. 40 people try Weight Watchers with the following results. With the mean, remember that's the sample mean of 3 pounds, the sample standard deviation of 4.9 pounds, and we want the significant level of 0.01, which it refers to that 99% accuracy. Weight Watchers claims weight loss is greater than 0. So that's their thing. They are claiming that that people lose more weight. Okay, so we got to do our null hypothesis here. And instead of a P, because we're not doing a proportion, we have a mean. We're going to use that population mean equals 0. And the population mean is greater than 0 because this one has greater than 0. So null alternative. Okay, and then how are we going to do this in Statcrunch? So we're going to go to Stat, and we're going to go to T, and we're going to go to one sample with summary, and we're going to put in our data, which was 3 pounds was the mean, 4.9 pounds, which seems really big, was the standard deviation, and we had 40 people in our study, and they are asking that we are greater than 0 for alternative, and we push compute here, and we have our test statistic and our p-value. So really similar to proportions, but you have to go into the t statistic because you're given a mean instead of a proportion. So let's bounce back here and interpret our results. So our test statistic was 3.87. Our p was 0.002. And this is a great one to pause and try it in Statcrunch. Make sure you get my answers. Okay, so that means that test statistic or that p-value is smaller, way smaller than 0.01. So p is low, we reject the null. We reject that your mean is equal to 0, and we say, yeah, you're greater than 0. So there's enough evidence to claim weight loss is greater than 0. But it seems low to only have a mean of 3 pounds. So that was just me saying, really? 3 pounds? That's all you lost? Would hope if you paid for a program, you were a little higher on the weight loss. But there you go. That's how you're going to do it with summary. So for this one, I'm going to go into your homework for 8.3, and I'm going to show you one from your homework, question 13, because I want you to see how to do one from data. So here's one. This one talks about a group of people estimate the length of 1 minute. So you guess what 1 minute is, and this is everybody's guess in seconds. And use a significant level of 90%, which is 0.1, to test the claim that these times are from a population with a mean equal to 60 seconds. So how close to the minute are they? So our mean will be equal to 60 seconds, and it doesn't have greater than or less than, so it's just not equal. It's two-tailed to 60 seconds. Then how are we going to get these other datas? Well, we can click our little square here and then open Statcrunch, and it'll put that data in Statcrunch for us, but we can still go to that same place of our T because we're dealing with means, not a proportion, means. And we have one sample with data. Okay, so then we select our data from the section 1 variable here. It's in that column. And we go down here in our hypothesis test. Goodness, now I can't remember what we said our hypothesis was. 60 seconds, that's right. So equal or not equal to 60 seconds. And then we're going to compute. And here's our T statistic and our p-value. So I'm going to minimize this. I would then put in my two values. I would then put in my two values here, and then let's read how we would select this bottom. Because this is a big P, it's large, then we're going to fail to reject the null. That means we're going to go with there is not significant evidence to conclude the original claim of the mean of the population of estimates is 60 seconds is not correct. It appears that as a group, the students are reasonably good at estimating 1 minute. Okay, so we fail to reject that it equals, it's a little off. And so we have to do the fail to reject. I find some of their question, the way they worded it, a little tricky. I'm sorry, I can't change that for you, but fail to reject, or we're going to reject or fail to reject, either one. Okay, and then you have to kind of reason through what they're asking us. So again, what did I do? I clicked my little boxes. It takes me straight to Statcrunch, and then I can use that T and that data area to actually calculate a problem. All right, so that's my quick video. Lots more examples if you need it from summary and how to use Statcrunch.